How's it going, everyone? My canvas is a little loose. I'm going to tighten it up. Yeah, so I had just got done doing a live with Lisa. Live stream. The Rick and Lisa Experience on YouTube. That's all we do. It's on YouTube. That's the way we like it. Alright. Check this out now. How tight that is. Tight, tight, tight drum. So I did a abstract painting yesterday, and it's trending. It's trending, not here on YouTube though. Somewhere else that I don't want to say, but it was a cool abstract. What I've been working on lately is like a dry landscapes. I think I'm going to do that now. I have another canvas on here I prepped up for an abstract, but it's still wet. So by the time I'm done with this, that should be ready, and I'll go right into an abstract piece. The one I did yesterday, it's trending on another channel, but I could I'm going to do a landscape here, and then after this I'll do that abstract. That's thanks for watching. I know it's Sunday. You could be out in the woods or hiking. All right, let's do some cool stuff here. I think I'm going to put a big tree right here and then kind of paint around it. So I kind of like to do that. I don't want to use any water. Right on. Thank you for the likes already. This kind of helps me by putting something in the foreground first. It creates a little more depth for me. A lot of times when I do a landscape, I'll do the mountain and then the sky and then my grass. I don't want to put anything over the mountain, so that's why I'm doing this tree first in the front here. I'm not using any water. It's just strictly paint. Let's put some groundwork down here. Some nice grass here. After this, I'll do an abstract piece. I got one that's really doing good on the internet right now. And it was one of the easiest abstracts I've ever done. And it's like, it seems like the ones that were easy, one people like. And then the ones that I spent hours on, they don't like them. All right, there's my foreground. That looks pretty good. I like that. I'm going to get some more dark color here. Not too dark. Another thing, I used to make my leaves really dark, almost black. But now I'm just using regular, the color that I want is the color that I'm using. So I'm mixing a lot of greens together with different greens and blues, so I get a different, so we get a different type of color. We'll make some bushes here. Hopefully I'm encouraging you to do a landscape. If you've never done a landscape, just look how easy they are. You don't really need much material, just some paint, a few brushes. I could do this whole painting with this brush. Water to clean your brushes. It's acrylic paint, so oil is a little messier. Small canvas. You don't have to start out with some big canvas. So I'm rinsing my brush off. You could probably hear it, but Now I'm gonna make sure it's dry. So I just dry it with a paper towel. I don't want any wet up there. When you wet the paint, it kind of takes the color away. It kind of doesn't look as good. Let's try a blue mountain today. Let's put a big mountain back here. I mean, kind of like Mount Rainier. Big. We got Mount Rainier out over here in Washington, and it's 90 miles from Seattle. But when you go outside here and look at it, it looks like it's only miles away. It's so big. Mount Rainier. Look at that color. Wow. Let me check my chat room. My chat room's working now, so. Ains, how's it going, guys? Ringo. Your special brush is probably like sponge or something. Ringo. I wish my name was Ringo. That's a cool name. And we got also sketches and threads. Oh, awesome. I just ate some chicken, and I think I was allergic to something in there. I did cut sugar for 30 days. I lost a lot of weight. Plus I cut rice, pasta, bread. But I'm working that back into my diet. Hola, everyone. So I got a blue mountain, so I have to make a different color sky here. Maybe a purple. The girls like purple. We'll do a light purple. Paint around the tree. It's really fun. It gives it a really cool look. It makes it look like a painting. That may end up being... I'll lighten up the purple a little. But yeah, see, now my nose is running from that Chinese fried rice. I'll do an abstract piece after this, threads. I went and bought more canvas, so that one I did yesterday was a big hit. I don't want to tell you where I put out. I also put it on another channel. I don't want to say, but it's kind of trending on the other channel. They're liking it. purple. Purple schmurple. So I just got done playing a live with Lisa. I also play on YouTube. We have a channel. It's called The Rick and Lisa Experience. We just did like an hour live stream. We had 5,000 people, and we all ended up getting like 20 new subscribers. I was rocking, man. I was doing some cool solos on the acoustic guitar, believe it or not. We just play acoustic and sing like any song anybody requests. We do it. I think that's why people like it. So I had a customer that bought a painting from me a couple weeks ago, but I had never put a, I never sealed. I never put the varnish on, so they brought it by my studio today, and I put a couple glossy coats of varnish on for them, and they're happy. When you let your painting dry for a couple days, and then you put this glossy varnish on it, it seals it. It also makes it look really cool. It brings out the colors and stuff like that. Put some blue in here now. This is really fun when you around your main object here. Because eventually I'm going to make this look like a lot of brush strokes in here. So it looks more like impressionism. I don't like that mountain for some reason. "65, I was 21. See how cool that's looking? Maybe I'll make this water down here. What do you think? Hey, we're going down there. "65 hours." I do these landscapes a lot of different ways. If you notice, I've been using the same brush the whole time just to get this first layer of paint down. There we go. I got it all covered now. Man, that looks pretty. I like this light blue in here inside the tree. Kind of adds something to the painting. Let me try something real quick. I'm always trying something different. Everywhere I go. Let's do this. I'll keep doing that. Now what I'm going to do is blend all that stuff. I wish I had a mop brush. You know, a mop brush would really work good in here. You know what? I'm going to try my big brush. This brush, the big filbert, is what we usually use for blending. Ba-da-ba-ba. I think I like it. Check this out. I'm going to put a little bit of snow over here. I should have made a new palette. My palette that I'm working on is just a mess. All right. Put clouds up here. Very cool. I'm going to put light on the left side today. I usually put it on the right, but today we'll put it over here. Watch me turn those into distant mountains. We're going to turn them into really far away mountains here. Everywhere I go. Thank you. Yeah, I just started putting some light color on them. They're really starting to come together now. You see how the sky looks now? Once I finish, put some color on the mountain, it makes the sky look more alive now. Because that sky looked kind of dull when my mountain was just blue. Man. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm glad you guys are watching, some of you. Do you like that violet in the sky? I had to use another color because I had a blue mountain, so I couldn't make a blue sky. So this painting, if you just joined in, I started backwards. I started with this tree in the front, and then I started working my back to the distance. I'm doing that because sometimes I don't know what to put in the foreground when I'm done. So if I already have something, then I can paint around this tree. That's my theory, anyway. Seems to be working. I mean, it's not like a masterpiece, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like all the different colors in the sky. I'm going to try and brighten this up just a little. I wonder if that's working. everywhere I go. I'm using a really dry brush, no water. I'm trying a different technique. I'm going to put some shadows under these bushes. Ba-da-ba. I did this. I did this on another painting. I put some dark hills in front of this mountain, and it made that even look further back. So maybe I should do some trees down here. I don't want them that dark though. There, I lightened it up a bit. That looks cool. Some distant trees down there in the valley. What do you think of that? Yeah, I really like these. I put some texture in those trees, maybe. Everywhere I go. Two leaves, man. Yeah, those are already dry. Oh, it's looking pretty good. I'll show you the other paintings I did like this. They're kind of the same style, the same type of brush I'm doing. The paint, I don't wash it down with water, so it stays pretty bright. Here's one similar to that one. I started out with the tree in the front. The same thing almost, but that tree's bigger. I'm kind of tired today, guys. I had to get up early to meet someone for breakfast. Then we had to go cut a lawn. Then I had to go help somebody with some plumbing. Then I had just a live stream with Lisa. And then here I am in my studio finally. My body's just aching. Yep, sketches and threads I did. But the guy helped out with the plumbing. See these? What are you going to be painting, sketches? Should do a landscape. Makes you think a little. You could get really creative with these landscapes. I'll try and put another hill back here. I think I got a little room. Maybe over here. Everywhere I go. I like the way those clouds look on the top here. All right on. Yeah, I have to check your channel out and check your stuff out. If you want me to subscribe to you, just let me know. I got no problem with that. That's all right. You could post just pictures on there. You can't really do lives until you get, I think you need 1,000 subscribers. I think they may have lowered it to 500. I like doing lives because it saves the space on my iPad. I can use my iPad to record, and it doesn't take up any space. And videos, if you make a video and say it's an hour long, and then you got to edit it, and then you got to upload it to YouTube, you could do that. I had to do that at first, but it's a lot of time consuming. So much easier to go live. But then you got to hustle subscribers. I want to make this a little brighter right there. So what do, I got to clean my brush because I got a lot of green on it now. But I'm going to dry it off. So now when this acrylic dries, you're able to come back in here and, you know, put some more white, and it shouldn't blend into the purple anymore. So you could get a brighter cloud there. There we go. That looks cool. That's just the way I wanted it. All this stuff I put in, look at it. This is all looks like clouds up here now. Do you remember how I did that? Yeah, it does. It has a nice edge there. So remember I put all those just splotches of paint up here. Purples, blues, and light blue, dark blue, and then I just blended it all in. All this stuff looks like clouds to me now. That worked out pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to make this water down here. So I'm going to reflect these trees in the water here, which is kind of fun to do. It's not that hard. You just take whatever's up here and you just put it in the water. Everywhere I go, everywhere I... It's like that. Now here's where, you know, you gotta, I'm gonna have to wet my brush a little to go across that with a wet brush now. So it doesn't have to be totally wet, just a clean brush. And have to wet it a little more. Okay, now this is the fun part. This knife, I'm going to run the water line underneath here like that. Then it's going to end up looking like water. It's going to look like a reflection. Doesn't that look cool? I really want to do an abstract painting. I went and bought 7 canvases for tonight. So I may have to take some Advil. There we go. That's going to be water down there. It's really turning into a big scene. This is only 14 by 14, but I made it small where it looks like it's a big scene here. This water starts over here. I like it. I like it. Put a "65, I was 21." It's a nice green. It looks really cool. It's a really nice green color there. I think I'll stick with that. Running on empty. Running on. I kind of like the green. I was thinking about making the tree a different color, but I already have blue and purple in here, so I don't think there's anything wrong with having a green tree here. Because I was going to make tree maybe red. Took me a long time to get used to highlighting a tree like that. Really came out cool looking. Yep, that's how you highlight. So if you know the light's coming down on the left, so you want to keep your light color on this side and the dark behind it. Uh, so all your highlights would be closer to this side, like the mountain. Dark here, light, light. But then you also want your tree to look kind of bushy, you know, like some depth. Like maybe this is in front of that one. So you could make it a little lighter than this one to get it to stand out more. And it'll bring it closer to the viewer's eye. You know what I mean? So now it just pushed that one, pushed it back. Whoops. Too much. '65, I was 21. And if you don't want it as bright, you just tap a little lighter. Kind of blend it in a little softer. All right, I'm going to come back to that tree. Well, I'm going to work on now. It's a nice brown. Running on empty. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive. Everywhere I go, everywhere I really like that brown color. Looks cool. We'll put a little squirrel, a little birdhouse in here. Or a squirrel's. That looks so cool, man. I don't work with brown a lot, so I'm really excited about that color on that tree. Yeah. And I think the more you play around with it, you see how this kind of looks like it brings this part of the tree trunk out here. It's trying to make it look round. It's a little difficult when you're going straight up and down. It's easy when you can make circles around it to make it look round. All right. Well, I'm going to end this, guys. This will be part 1 because I want to start an abstract painting. But I'm going to end this and then I'll come back. Thank you for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. I appreciate it. It's so hard to get subscribers these days. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes for sure. I want to do some abstract. I got some new ideas I want to try. Thanks, everybody. See you in about 10 minutes.